Hi, welcome back to my channel, Time to Teach. I'm Stacy, and today for you, I am going to do the I Teach Too tag that was created by Megan on Too Cool for Middle School, and I'm sure everybody that is watching this knows her channel. She is so awesome and sweet, and I will link her channel below. And on her channel, you can also find all the questions, so you can do the tag as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, so I have the questions right here on my phone. So number one, what do you teach and where? I currently teach first grade, and I teach in the beautiful state of Washington. Next year, for the first time, I will actually be only teaching math and guided reading. We are going to rotate our classes between the three first grade teachers, so I'm really excited for that. I love teaching math. I struggled with math a lot when I was a kid in school, so I think that's what helps me teach it so well, because I love going step by step and applying those different strategies to solve the problem. So I'm really excited to teach math this year. Okay, number two, how long have you been teaching? This year coming up will be my 11th year of teaching. I can't believe it. When I say it, it sounds so weird. Number three, did you always know you wanted to be a teacher? When I was little, I did play school a lot. I have two sisters and one brother who has now passed away. But when we were little, we did play school a lot, and I loved reading and writing. However, I don't think I wanted to be a teacher until I was in my early 20s, because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I did go to college right after high school, and I really enjoyed photography, and I was thinking about becoming a journalist also. And I was doing more messing around than I was focusing on my studies. And my older sister, Maggie, hi Maggie if you're watching this, she said to me, Stacy, why don't you become a teacher? You would be so great at it. And I went with it because she's awesome, and I trust her and trust her judgment, and here I am today. So, okay, number four, what is your typical teacher outfit of the day? So, in our district, we can dress pretty casual. Actually, it's the most casual school that I've ever worked at. People don't get upset about like tattoos or piercings or the color of your hair or anything. It's very relaxed, which I think is great because everyone can express themselves, including the teachers. You can wear jeans every day if you want. I'm not really used to that. I do just wear like really comfortable pants because I am a first grade teacher. So I do move around a lot and sit on the floor a lot, so I like to buy like comfortable pants at Old Navy. I like to shop at JCPenney's a lot. They have a lot of cute tops, and I like to shop at, let's see, Target sometimes, and I also like to go to certain thrift stores too. So, and I like to wear comfortable shoes. I usually wear Toms or Bobs. I also like to wear Vans. I got some really cool Mario Vans, and my students like those a lot. So, and then I just wear comfortable tops. I might just wear like a simple V-neck with a cardigan. I love cardigans. I love wearing scarves. And in here in Washington, it rains a lot, so you don't get to wear flip-flops or anything. You pretty much have to wear boots or closed-toed shoes quite often because it's always raining. So, okay, number five, what do you usually bring for lunch? So for lunch, I am a vegan. I've been a vegan for about 5 years. I was a vegetarian for about 10 years. So for lunch, I usually bring either salad or rice or beans or quinoa or just fruit. Sometimes I go all day just eating fruit, and then I have a big dinner at night, or I'll bring leftovers from the night before. And if I don't plan my meals, which is a problem, because it's better for me if I plan, because you know, at school there's not going to be much for me to eat. So, but if there was a time where I don't have something to eat, I just go to the salad bar, and our cafeteria ladies are freaking awesome at my school, and they let me get a big plate of salad for 75 cents. So they're awesome. Let's see. Number 6, what is one of your favorite books about teaching? I actually shared this on one of my other videos, and it's Tools for Teaching by Fred Jones. It really changed the way I manage my classroom as a teacher, and I just read it about 4 or 5 years ago, and I've used his techniques from that book ever since. So again, his name is Fred Jones, and you can find some of his videos on YouTube, which are really old, and I'm 39 and the videos are old to me, so I think they were made like in the 80s, but yeah, that is one of my favorite books. And I would also like to read one of Ron Clark's books, because I haven't read any of his books yet, but I have watched a lot of his videos on YouTube, and I've also watched his interviews with Oprah. He has some older interviews with Oprah if you'd like to check those out, and he is so inspiring, so I really want to read one of his books next. Let's see. Number 7, what is one of your favorite teacher movies? Freedom Writers was on the other day, and I thought that that was really good. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite. Bad Teacher is pretty funny with Cameron Diaz, but I don't think I really have like a favorite teacher movie, or I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. Yeah, I'll have to come back to that one. Let's see, number 9. Who are some of your favorite teacher YouTubers, Instagrammers, Snapchatters, etc.? I don't use Snapchat. I did make an Instagram for Time to Teach, so make sure you check that out. As far as YouTubers, I did also make a video about that, about 5 of the teacher YouTubers that have inspired me so much. And I would have to say my most favorite one is Bridget from the Lettered Classroom. I love when she talks about content and curriculum and guided reading. She is just so awesome and knowledgeable, and I wish I could just sit down and plan with her. And she did only teach ELA last year, and I'm only teaching math this year, so I just think she's awesome. She's just one of my favorite to watch. And then recently I've been watching CJ Reynolds. He's like so positive. Like, look, yeah, I'm like smiling because his like videos are so positive and just uplifting, and his editing is like so cool in his videos. But I do have a video about that, about a lot of the YouTubers that have inspired me. There are so many. I could go on and on with this question. There are so many. And I have recently been watching Too Cool for Middle School, and that's how I found this teacher tag. So I was really excited about that. And she's just so sweet and humble. And I've never taught middle school, but I have considered it. So I love watching her videos and getting her insights. Let's see. Number 10, what is one of your best classroom management tips? I think that was one of my second video that I made about classroom management, and it's called You Need to Mean Business in the Classroom, and that's where I talk about Fred Jones' book, and I take some information from that and share it with you guys. So, but my best classroom management tip is consistency. If you set expectations the first week of school, and then the second week of school you let certain students, or the entire class if you will, not follow those expectations, it's over. Like, I hope I don't sound negative, but it's done. I mean, you're going to end up bribing them, and they've just lost most of their respect for you. So you have to be consistent from the very first day. So if you say something on the first day, you have to follow through with it on the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And don't ever think you sound mean. You don't sound mean. You're just being firm and consistent. So consistency is the key. Let's see. Number 11, what is one reason you decided to become a teacher? Well, like I said in the other, my sister Maggie is the one that inspired me to take that jump into teaching. And once I got into it and started taking the classes, I was just so enlightened by some of my professors that I had for those college classes. And I'll always remember my math professor that I had in college, and it was a math class, and she taught us how to use hands-on and manipulatives, and she was so inspiring. Let's see. What is another reason I wouldn't say that's the main reason I decided to become a teacher, but I think I decided to actually stay in it when I started doing my internship. I had a really good mentor that had been a teacher for at least 20 years or so, and she, seeing her hard work and seeing how she did guided reading and how she did running records, and I mean, even back then, that was in what, 2005. I learned so much from her, and her name's Maria Cano, if she ever sees this video, but she was a wonderful mentor, and she came to my graduation. And I think just actually, doing my internship and getting into the classroom and seeing how much impact that you can have on a child's life really inspired me. And that was the last question, but I just realized that I skipped one, number 8. Who was your favorite teacher? I love talking about this. My favorite teacher, her name was Miss Schwinker. Don't you just love that name? Her first name is Sally. She's on my Facebook to this day. And I had her for 2nd grade and 4th grade, and I hope she sees this video, and I hope I don't cry. But she was just, what can I say about her? She just made me feel like I was special, and I was kind of a tomboy, and I was always the chunky one. I was overweight in school, but when I was with her and in her class, I never felt that way. I felt like I was the only kid in her class, if that makes sense. She just made me feel so special, and she would always compliment me on my handwriting, and I'll never forget that. She always just thought I had the most beautiful handwriting, and I wrote a story in 4th grade called The Halloween Joke. I still remember the story, and I believe she wanted me to read it to the class out loud, but I was too embarrassed. So to this day, I don't know if I ever read the story, but I'll never forget how much she complimented me on that story and how good it was. And yeah, but Miss Schwinker, she was just great, and I just can't say enough about her. She was just so wonderful, and I just appreciate everything that she did for me, so thank you. So that is all the questions, and I just want to thank you for watching and supporting my channel, Time to Teach. I hope you subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it so other teachers can see it as well. And I will see you guys in the next video on Time to Teach. All right, bye everybody.